Holy shit, that looks good.
What's up, guys? Bobby with Camplife Customs, and we just finished the ultimate weekend warrior van for a family of 5. This thing is a ride 5, sleep 5 situation, and we're really stoked with how it came out. Come check it out. So up front, we have a factory 3-person bench. We ended up putting a couple different charge options up front next to the bench for charging iPads, charging phones for the kids on a long drive. Up above, we got an overhead cabinet with tons of storage, and all of our electronic controls are up in that overhead. Right behind the second row bench, we put a large Dometic fridge with tons of space for putting groceries and stuff for the road. In the rear, we have a convertible dinette that has the capability of sleeping 3 with a bunk bed option on top, which can accommodate a couple extra. Walking up to the slider door, you'll notice we did a little pocket so that they can tuck kids' shoes away. We have trim on the floor, aluminum trim, to protect the floor from chipping or what have you. We actually ended up going with a coin. It's called Lawn Seal, but it's a really cool product that is waterproof and very easy to clean and very rugged, so it'll hold up with a ton of use. Underneath the second row bench, we ended up making a few little toy trays or boxes, if you will. This is a family of 5 that's gonna be traveling in this van, so they need a ton of storage solutions. So it's very important to make use of every little square inch of this space. So back here, you can see our convertible dinette situation. This table will drop down into this position to complete that bed, as well as the seat back cushions will fall into place to fill the middle so that you have a comfortable sleeping situation. On this build, they wanted to add a couple seat belts for off-road use only, but in the rear on these benches, we do have 4 extra seat belts. On the left side, this is our electronic component cabinet, as well as you have forward storage in the front of this one. We have our main battery switch cutoff, as well as a 110 plug with a USB and USB-C plug. On the right side, we have our water cabinet with storage up front of this bench, but this is our outdoor shower unit with a Fugatti hot water control. So when you're showering off or you're spraying the kids off, you're not doing it with cold water. You're able to heat that water and have a nice warm shower. Underneath in the spare tire location, we did our fresh tank that has a 22-gallon capacity. So they're traveling with a ton of water, ton of shower capability with this van. Right here we have our sprayer, which is a quick connect hose that goes into our outdoor shower unit. That gives you the capability not only to shower, to rinse off the kids, but also to rinse off any gear that you may be stowing back in the van after use. We did a board and batten bamboo ceiling with a bamboo bezel around the roof vent. We also did warm white lighting up top and throughout the van. On either side, underneath the bunk bed, we installed reading lights, which have a touch control, so very easy to use. At the touch of a button, you can hit a light and have some illumination if you're reading a book in bed or what have you. On the back side of the fridge cabinet, we have our inverter control, and that will turn on any of your 110 outlets throughout the van. So around on all sides of the van, you can see our attention to detail. We like to put aluminum trim all around the van so that we can protect different corners that are vulnerable to getting chipped or scratched while the van is in use. So a nice touch, which was a very important thing to this customer, was placing 3 lights over the bench so that he could, from the driver's seat, turn on and turn off for his kids while they're driving, while they're on the road. So we have 3 overhead lights over the factory bench so that they have illumination, and Pop's in control up front. He can kick it on, kick it off at will. We also added a S-Bar Airtronic 2 underneath the passenger seat, so they have heat when they're out camping in the cold. And the controller for that heater is on this pillar just above the passenger seat. So on the exterior of this van, it is an extremely off-road capable vehicle. We ended up doing a CA-tuned bumper adapter for a winch. We have Baja design lighting all throughout the rack and the front end. Down low, we did a van compass lift with the Owl Van's Talon wheel, which has a quick deflate option on it. Also, underneath, we did auto extending side steps. Up top, we have a Rugged Designs rack with a Fiamma F45S awning. We have 300 watts of solar on the roof and a Max Fan roof vent. So on the back, we did an Owl Vans mule carrier with the ladder option, as well as our spare tire carrier option. As I said before, underneath we did a 22-gallon freshwater tank where the factory spare tire carrier would go with an exterior fill location that is on the side of the tow package. As always, I'm Bobby with Camplife Customs. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, visit our website, camplifecustoms.com. Thanks for checking us out.